All right, who would like to start with some light language?
I'll go first.
Okay, go ahead.
Shashashi shiniatako shawashi. Shashashi biyashi ashi amashi dagoshi. Shanaki shishia shokowashi asha. Shishinati kishia shishiasho. Shikishi shishia shoshobasha. Kishishata koshishia shosho. Shipehasha shishi niyashi kikishi. Shishasha shoshusha. Kishada. Namaste, much love.
Namaste. Do you want me to go next or you want to go next?
You go next, Sue,
Okay.
if you want.
Toia, sia tokoitia, he sia tokoia, I sia totoia, I hasia tokotaia, I tsikia, I sokoia, I sokoia, I Hosia, toia, itia, kia, tukutia, I sia toia, hoi, I tikia, I sia toia, hia, sotoia, I tokotoia, I Hosia, tikia, I si totoia, si tia, I tikia, si tokoia. Much blessings.
Beautiful. Okay, we bring in Takur again. Diogon Yahaya go dia ha. Ia gio dia dara danyo do hua giata. Ia nyoko dia dara da ya hoa. Ia nyahoa gia dara. Io guru dia gia nya. Dia hoa gia dara nya. Ia goa dia nya. Namaste.
Namaste. Elga, would you like to share some light language before David channels for us?
Yeah, sure, of course. Kiara heya kahaya teya. Kira haya ketea. Kura idiara katea. Ayasaya okada henamotia. Ekara ikiara haasi. Uanaka ahaya tama okayaka. Kura heya ataya. Hakatiasa. Kikiara ikikiaya kataya. Puria haya namohosi, kiata esi kiara ke eki, oya ha akiara, eya hauria ha ekiara esi kiara, oya haya ata ikia ako uri aha, kuara eki kiara ka, ya tak 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 tok tak 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 tok tak 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 tak. Heya namaputiara o I aya aha inamoyasa ko aya saya o kea davasiara kiata aiki hai itiara hey haya ahoya ho oya haya itisiara eta kahaya Luciata namaste.
Namaste. So go ahead, David, whenever you feel ready.
So how do you do that, Michelle? Where you know when you can feel the energy? What do you do?
Well, she stepped away for a moment, but you breathe in the being through your crown chakra. So you imagine you're breathing them in first through your crown chakra, and then when you breathe out, you kind of level up, and then when you breathe in again, you bring it down into your next chakra, and then you breathe out and it goes up a little bit. And so you kind of, each breath you're breathing in the being's energy, their energetic signature, and merging it with yours, and intending to set your ego consciousness aside and let them come in. And then I usually ask within my mind, to let me know when they're ready, when I kind of have when their energy is anchored all the way down into my root chakra.
Field of energy, dear ones, do you notice and feel the changes that are happening?
In the world, or here amongst us?
Amongst you.
Yes, I'm feeling your energy coming in.
Who is this?
Jesus.
Oh, Jesus.
Yes, this is Jesus. And I wish for you to breathe in this energy at this time, to feel this energy and fill your body with this light, this powerful new energies that are coming in. All the way down to your toes, filling up your whole body, every space within all of these cellular structures. Set the intention to fill each cell, all the millions of cells, to connect with each consciousness level of each cell, to integrate this energy within you. Please, does anyone have any questions?
Yes, I have a question, if I may.
Yes, Olga. Please, ask away.
I would like to understand or to know what is the present situation and also energy on this planet.
Can you clarify that a little bit?
Well, the present situation or energies, by energies, I mean what is the collective, the energies of the collective, as there are so many things happening at this moment. What is how is the energy? Is the energy like rising, or is the energy like in chaos, completely in chaos?
No, it is not. There are many that are awakening at this time and raising the frequency and vibration of the group energy, the energy of all. There are still those that are in a great deal of fear. They are standing up at this time, and it takes quite a bit of effort, and there is great fluctuations within their energy, because at times everything is peaceful, and then other times there is thoughts that things will go wrong. There are rumors, there are things that are put out there that are not even true, because the ones who do know how the consciousness works tries to affect those on a conscious level by putting out thoughts to affect them, to affect their energy, and to affect what they are creating, because they know how powerful they are in a group setting, how this consciousness level rises and how each of their hearts are connecting, standing up against the negativity, against these false negative creations, these things that are not for everyone's highest good. But there are many that are awakening. There are many that are learning through these experiences, that are standing in their courage and stepping forth. And then others are standing up and having to step back a little, because it is very uncomfortable and it can be scary at times, because there are things that can be serious with actual interactions that they might attempt with the police and other things to sway them to change their actions so that they can get what they want. But all in all, the energy is very balanced. It is high. It is in a good space. You, as a group, can create many things with this energy, keeping this positivity and this courage high. And these prayers that you have sent out and that you are still sending out increase the effectiveness of the manifestations of these groups that are out there standing up for their rights. So please continue to do this daily and weekly.
And what is the situation collectively and energetically in Canada, especially in the area of Ottawa? Not necessarily just Ottawa. There are other cities as well that are standing up. And how do you see the collective in that case?
There is much fear and there is much hope. They need to go into their hearts and have faith, because they know this is important. It is just a little scary for some. It is very challenging. It is not what they are used to. There are many things that they have to do for food and restrooms and connecting with their own hearts to know that everything will be all right if they focus on this. And they do not know this. There are at least half that have lots of worry, and there are many there that are very courageous and are fearless. So it is a good balance. The energy is fluctuating. They need a little help. Continue to send these prayers. It is a very challenging time for them. It is difficult to function in these areas when you don't have the resources right at your fingertips. People have to go and get these resources and bring them to be able to stay in place. It is not like there is a fridge right there. So they have the rumors, they have things that can fluctuate this energy. There are times where it is high, and then there are times where they are tired. And when they feel tired, it is easy to have this energy lower.
Yes, thank you.
There are cycles, as you can see. Just keep sending positivity.
Yes.
And listen to what is going on.
Yeah. Yeah. And is there anything that you would or could give to me as to my energies or whatever there is around me.
I'm going to send some energy to you now. Focus on the violet fire. Surround yourself with white lights. Now I will send Karearu. Uskarahana Sharaki Turahana. Cleanse your energy field. I will send some more.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. I have difficulties at times, especially lately, to connect. Is that something that I am doing, or is this coming from somewhere else?
It is not you. Do some light language when you have any of these issues. Call on me to help clear any negative energies that are blocking any pure connections.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so very much.
You are at a level where you believe strong enough that you know things are working well when you set an intention, when you set forth to do healing, to do light language, to do these things. You have reached a level of knowing that it is happening. There is this energy coming in and there's fluctuations, and you know the people, you know the beings that are interfering, sending out things to affect this.
Yes. Thank
It is
you.
okay. Just stay in the space of love and know that when you connect with others and connect in groups, the stronger it will be and the easier it will be to clear and keep rising the levels of energy to that tipping point.
Yes.
To that point of no return. Do you feel the energy that I sent you? Does this serve you well?
Yes, absolutely. Yes.
Thank you for your contributions, your energy, and your love on this mission. I am with you. Please call on me and anyone else that you wish to connect with to assist you.
Yes, thank you. Thank
You
you.
will hear us in your meditation. Please also
Yes,
meditate and connect with us. In
yeah,
the silence, you will receive answers.
thank you. Yes.
All right. Barbara, do you want to go next? And then Michelle.
Wendy has a question.
Hello, how are you today?
Absolutely marvelous. How are
Me-
you, beautiful light?
me- Fine. I got to throw snowballs at little boys today. It was very fun.
Yes, playing with the energy of joy, raising your vibration. I feel this within you. You are at a very, very good level. How can I assist you with any guidance?
Thank you so much. I have a couple of things. So I just did a healing for a patient who had cancer, and I noticed, and also she had an entity that was attached. And I have a feeling that after I sent the entity back up to Father, that that I kept some of the residuals around me because I can feel it kind of still attached to my back. So either that, or when I was working with some Merlin magic and portals, I didn't put enough protection up. So I'm looking to find out which of the two that was.
One moment, I will scan. Is this in the center of your back?
Yeah, almost right in between my shoulder blades.
I cannot remove it. You must remove it. Let's
Yeah, I'm
connect
hearing.
with this. Connect with this energy. Do
Yes,
a
I'm hearing.
scan of yourself.
I'm kind of hearing it say, "Uh-oh,
It's
I'm
not
found
that.
out."
It was not the entity. The other entity is gone.
Okay. Akuru kiana ratira huru ti akahish kriya ma aus kriya nish akahi orotu ama ira taana akuhui nire ti ka ye tukut kiana ba ira na ahahi tuku ira kayana da tikdiana tikdiana tikdiara oira ti ti ushkriana na
It is not that I could not assist you. It is that you must stand in your power and know your power. You must be able to do these things and not feel like you need to reach elsewhere because you can deal with anything that comes your way. Does this make sense?
Yes. And not only that, I also have had that experience before where I have had residual energy, and after it happened, I thought that that's what it was, but then because I had both of them kind of back to back, I wasn't sure which of the two it was, if it was residual energy or if it was work with the portal and the energy that I was working with there, not being really prepared to do the work to the completion that I needed to.
It was energy buildup in that area that needed to be released.
I see.
It was not that entity. What was it?
Are you asking me?
I'm listening to Jesus as he's flowing through me.
I feel him checking now, actually.
Yes. It feels like it was another entity.
Yeah, I think I have to be more cognizant because of my high vibration these days. I'm drawing other entities to me, and I just need to be more cognizant of doing clearings at the end of the day.
They wanted to feel your energy. Do not feel like it was something that was to harm you. Did you get a sense of
No,
any of
no.
that? What did you experience?
No, and actually the energy, or maybe that's just Jesus energy still kind of checking out what's happening there with my back. But I could just feel it. It just felt like it was like kind of like hopped on my back, like going for a piggyback ride.
Yes.
But it was also I think creating some agitation within me too, whatever this energy was. So whether I pulled more collective energy, not sure, because sometimes I'm doing that too, right? I'll have the collective energy and I'll be working with that. And then other times I could just be doing what I'm doing and pick energy up just because of where I am. They come find me.
You will learn with each experience and grow your knowledge base to be able to deal with these things quicker.
Yes.
It is good when these things happen, because then you are required to do something. And through this process, you learn new things. For if nothing ever happened, what would you learn?
Right. What indeed. And then the next thing that I had, I thank you so much for that. The next thing that I had was that I had this kind of like this combo dream that happened. So I'm imagining it was astral travel, but I was working on connecting in with my I am presence. And, but during it, I ended up seeing a vision. First, it was a rainbow dragon flying through the sky like a Chinese dragon. And then the second thing that I had was a dragon come and speak to me. And then it said, hi, I'm Pele, but then it sounded like Pele, Quana Anthonorathorus or something. So it was a very long name. Nothing I could actually recall. And then, except for it sounded like it started with Pele. And so I was like, oh, is that Pele? Did the dragon come before the goddess Pele? And maybe they're one and the same. And the dragon decided to be the goddess afterwards. But it was a four-headed fire dragon, but like one head, like leaned forward and in toward me to like have this conversation. And it kind of had like a snake, almost like if you would imagine like a cobra, like a snake kind of a face, kind of like leaning out and leaning in toward me. And so then I thought, oh, wow, that was interesting. And then in that same dream, I was flying without a craft, just like I was like, okay, I'm going to fly. And so I just went up in the air and flew. And then after I was done flying, I actually had a small child in my arms. And I was holding this child. And so we were flying together. And so I think this is my child self that went on this trip with me. And then we came down gently to the ground because I was like, okay, we don't want to come slamming down. I just want to come gently down. So we came back down to the ground. But then I was laying on my back. We had coats on. I was laying on my back and the baby still was like in my arms, but talking to me. So like a toddler, like a 2-year-old, speaking child. And then as we were laying there in the grass, I noticed that we were on a sandy anthill. And I looked and I was like, oh, we're laying on an anthill. And so I was like, oh man, we got to get up off this anthill. So then I got up and then I was like dusting the baby off, getting the ants, because they were red fire ants, getting the ants off the baby and then getting them off of me. And then I felt a sting here and there, a sting. And so then I was like, oh, what did that represent?
I was getting it was the first part, goddess energy, and there was other energies trying to come in, the dragons, to bring forth a message. And the children, it is that you are to help. Your energy is to help the children. You are to help them come into their truth, into their awareness, and to help release any negativity. You need to help awaken them with your lights and bring them into the lights. And these ants were representing these energies, these negative energies, these thoughts, and all the energies that are attacking them, and that they need to be cleansed off of them. And you are going to be helping the younger ones to assist them.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, because as a matter of fact, today when I was playing with these kids while we were throwing snowballs around, I thought, oh my gosh, these kids like need to, is anybody teaching them about energy? Where did they go to go learn about energy?
They will understand your energy on a deep level within the conscious, the subconscious cells, the inner knowing, that deep knowing from past lives, connecting and reawakening the cellular consciousness in these areas, in the areas of the brain and in the body, that will help them know through the feelings and to align their thoughts, and to help them to have the courage to step forth and step through these negative things that are attempting to keep them where they are, to not let them expand and be who they truly are.
I wonder if that's why these children, because I don't reach out to them. I'm just walking my dog a lot of times, and coincidentally, it happens
You
to
are
be
a beacon of light. You will attract and you will connect with the ones that are needed, the ones that you need to connect with, like this group here. Everyone connects to other higher beings of love through the vibration, through the light and love that you are.
Yes, I understand. Thank you. That's very insightful. I felt like I was,
And
you know
your
what?
intention, dear lady, remember to put out the intention in English and in light language for what it is, who you want to connect. And you will connect to those children.
Okay. Yeah,
whether
because
you
I mean,
like it or not.
yeah, well, I used to teach children with exercises and karate. So yes, my skills in working with children are quite renowned.
Yes, it is a beautiful gift. It is
Thank you.
the inner child of you, that joy, that playfulness of being connected to your younger self, the center of creativity and playfulness, the childlike nature of love and light, intertwined within the responsibility of what is in the current now. It's a mix.
Beautiful. Thank you so very much. And I know last time we were just getting ready to speak, I was asking if you were able to activate this group, our capability of tying in more fully with our own selves, so that we are able to understand not only our own light language to decipher it and translate it, but others, when we listen for others, to assist them with translating while they're learning and growing on their experience. Is this something that can be done in activation?
We have done
Okay.
a little bit of this for you. You wish to have a little more clarity. I've done the activations to help you connect, to communicate, and know when you're speaking, to be able to translate and to connect to your true selves, to your true path. Is there something more with little more clarity?
Oh, I think the visual connection, so that the visual connection comes through, so that when you're translating for someone, you can say, oh, I'm speaking with an Arcturian being, or I'm connecting in with I don't know, maybe it's not important. Maybe it's just what the message is and I'm reaching, and maybe I'm overreaching. Now I'm just guessing myself.
Do light language. Do light language prayers. I will do one for you in a minute. Do set time aside to meditate and do the light language prayers and set that intention to be able to connect visually, to know who it is that you are connecting with, to see the visuals and to know who it is. The messages of knowing can come to you. Hara aturo mahashan ya rakuskuru atashi. Shelakiana aturo okumaha haniate raku. Hara ana ashera nia rukukuesha. Chera 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 nurastan jara kukus mahashi chera. Shena tearoture kanjarate manan yaratatiatu shinjarakate. Ayarakosa hana machian ma akura 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 shanazia. Breathe in the light, all of you, if you wish this. Visualize golden particles of light, breathe it in through the crown all the way into the heart. Filling and expanding as much outside of the body into the universe. Surround yourself with white lights. Okay, continue to do the light language prayers to reinforce this, to be able to do this. It will not happen, well, it may happen right away for some of you, but there is no set time frame. Just be in the space of allowing. Do not doubt. Just know that if this is what you want, it can be, and be in the space of allowing, and let divine time happen. Let it come when it is the right time for you, because it will be different for each of you. You have other things that you have to do, that you have to experience and clear. So there is a certain amount of energy within each of you, and you don't want to be doing too many things at once. Things need to happen with the changes within the body, the changes within the cellular structure, the crystalline DNA, and all of the energies that are coming in.
Thank you. Was that also creating breakouts within my body? That energy that was attached to me?
What do you mean by breakouts?
Like, you know, like a breakout, like a, you know, like oil under the skin that, you know, is in a place that you don't normally get a breakout at, you know, like on the body, you know.
See the physical effects.
Yes, yes, yes.
Please repeat this one more time.
Oh, how did I say it? Was it the negative energy with that entity being attached to me that was creating a physical representation on my body, on my elemental body?
A little bit, not fully.
Okay, so maybe it's my body's way of saying, hey, something doesn't belong here. Okay, all right. putting 2 and 2 together, more and more clues. All right, I thank you. Blessings, and thank you so much for your blessing. I love your love and light, of course, and you are often brought up as a topic of discussion in many conversations. So we thank you for your presence.
I love you. Be well.
Thank you.
Since how is David doing with his channeling? Are you able to take more questions?
He's telling me I should go. I was feeling okay, wasn't having any doubts. He needs to ground, he needs to get out of this for a minute. He is experiencing other things going on in his life. He needs to come back.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Yeshua, for joining us this evening and for David channeling you. We always appreciate your messages and healing.
Thank you for all of your love and your contributions on this journey. We all see what you all are doing and are very pleased, very happy with the progress you all are making on your journeys and assisting everyone during these challenging energies and transitions that everyone is experiencing. Thank you, love and light. We are always with you, calling us. I love
All
you.
right.
Be well.
We love you too. Much love.
Oh, wow.
That was great.
I feel really high, like the energy. I just feel really like, wow.
Yeah, when I've channeled Jesus, it's very, yeah, he's just so chill and relaxed, and it just makes you feel good. And when he comes through, it's just, yeah.
Yeah, it feels.
I like how he's always like, yeah, you know, I can't give you the answers.
Well, I guess we have our own work to do. I mean, yeah,
But,
I don't.
yeah.
It's nice to get the answers, though.
Yeah, it is.
I'm always reaching out, and you know, sometimes we reach out a little too much to get the answer instead of doing some of the work. Yeah.
Ooh.
Did anyone sense or feel the energy? Was that a good connection? How did that feel?
Yeah, I felt his energy. Yeah, his
Oh, really?
energy
Yeah, I
always
could see
feels
it
really
too.
good.
You could see it?
Yeah, it's white and gold, and it was all around the room, and it was
Oh, wow,
thick.
The feedback will help me when I continue. So I'd like to be able to do it for income, to be able to help people when I feel.
Oh yeah, it was a definite connection, and it was a solid connection. Absolutely.
Yeah,
Greetings, my children. I am that I am. Father God, here to commune and assist you however I can at this time. I know that you are all going through some major challenges. You are all equipped for these challenges. You simply go within, connect with me and your mother. The best way to do this is in quiet meditation. It is important to clear your chakras every day. In fact, at least once a day, preferably twice. This will ensure that all blockages coming up through your beloved Gaia into your cellular structures will be cleared. with all fear energies being released. By intent, you can replace those fear energies with love. Love conquers all illnesses, all pains. You simply send love to the area affected. Love is the universal healing energy. All of us know this in the higher realms. I just want to remind you of that fact. I am here to entertain any questions you may have at this time.
All right. Barbara, would you like to start?
Yes. Hi, Father. I have a question about a dream. I'm having this dream where I could be riding with people or going with a group of people to a place. We get there, we do things. We separate. And we're supposed to meet at the car. And every time I go to the car, they've already left without me. And I've had this dream quite a few times. It could be family members or anybody. And I wake up and it really gets to me, makes me feel, well, I don't know the word to say that. But what is this dream trying to tell me?
It is an insecurity, is bringing an insecurity up for your attention. But it may not be your energies that you are dreaming about. You are a very vast being of light. There's all kinds of energies coming up through Gaia, up through all of you. Hang on to nothing. Please don't claim any of these energies for your own. State your intention to release them or send them back into Gaia for transmutation. And she will replace these energies with love for you. Ask her to transmute these energies. They are not yours.
Okay. So another, you taught me, or you gave me not a lesson, but some instructions on how to raise my vibration to a higher level. Is this coming about? Is it going higher? Doing these, this example that you gave me?
You are all very powerful beings. You can raise your vibration just by pure intent, by stating that you are in the next frequency of vibration. Just by pure intent. I am raising my vibration to the next frequency of enlightenment. I am that I am, and so it is. You are the boots on the ground for me. You are God. Anything that you intend will be, especially when using your I am presence. I am a high vibrational being of love and light, and so it is. State your intentions as to what you want to come to fruition in your reality, and it will be so. Be careful what you say after the words I am, because the next word will be. I hope this answers your question.
Yes, it does. Do you know what level of vibration I'm at right now?
Let me just tune into you. In terms of where you're at, it's the high fourth density is what I see, if that's what you're asking me.
Yes.
And
I guess.
yes, you have been awake all of your life. Your gifts have been there for you. You just haven't perhaps realized. It is exciting for us in the higher realms to see all of you discovering who you are and how powerful you are and what you are, who you are. We are watching you all on this journey, trip up, make mistakes, come running back to me for love and guidance, which you always get. I just want you to know how loved you are. The love we have for you is so pure, it will take your breath away.
I would love to be able to feel that love within myself, the way you feel it.
Yes, clear your chakras.
Yes.
Strive to be closer to me and your mother.
Okay.
It's important to clear your chakras every day, at least once, preferably twice.
I do
Can't
that in the morning.
emphasize this enough.
Yeah.
Yes.
So there's another question I was going to ask you. I hope I didn't lose it. Oh,
Yes, please.
I'm finding with my channeling, which I spoke earlier to everybody in the group, that I don't have to go through the process of bringing the white light down. It just seems to automatically, I start channeling, they come through.
Yes. There are different
So,
ways of channeling. You are very telepathic. You have that ability. Others are trance channels and have that ability. All these gifts and abilities are now coming online. Focus on which one you want to grow and blossom the most.
well, I like the telepathic because sometimes I'll be sitting there and I just start talking like my husband to my husband.
Yes.
And I'd say,
It is a
hi,
beautiful
Spirit
gift.
Cuz. Like this morning, I said, hi, Spirit Cuz. This morning, I just wanted to say hi to you. And he said, thank you. So that's what's been happening to me. So that's what's going on. I guess I question myself too much about this and I got to just accept it.
Accept it. It's your gift. And the more you nurture it and accept it for what it is, the more it will blossom.
Okay. Thank you very much, Father.
You're welcome. And I love you.
I
I
love you
watch over
too.
you and protect you. You have
Thank
nothing
you.
to fear, only love.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Beautiful. May I ask a question?
Yes, please.
Okay. So last night I had a dream. It seems like it's a common topic of questions is dreams we've been having. But so in my dream, I had what I felt like was like a boyfriend who was driving the car and I was the passenger. And we were kind of like on a trip staying at a cabin, it seemed like, and with I think some of my family members anyways. But I was looking outside the cabin door and there was a well, first I saw a grizzly bear, and when I was outside and I like covered myself with like it seemed like a clear plastic shield, but the grizzly bear wasn't being aggressive. It was being very peaceful, and it showed me like a picture of like an instruction sheet on how to what humans would have, like forest rangers, on how to poison or deter bears from areas where humans are. So it's like it was showing me kind of like asking for help for me to for humans to stop doing that, for humans to stop trying to harm bears.
And you will notice this more and more. You are very much in connection with nature and the elementals and the beautiful animal creatures of Gaia, on Gaia. You are very much connected, and they do speak to you. They do reach out to you, whether it be through dreams, thoughts. They communicate with you through videos, through things you watch on YouTube. It's their way of reaching out to you to connect. And this, you will find this more and more. The more you connect with them, the greater this gift will develop. It is just you blossoming and opening up to your animal communication and the gifts. They want to connect with you, not just animals, but elementals, gnomes, fairies, all creatures on Gaia in the different dimensions want to connect. And this is just another way they do it, through your dream state.
Beautiful. Yeah, I've been watching like channeled messages from gnomes and other elemental beings as well. Well, also in that same dream, it's like we arrived at the cabin, like we were traveling there, and then we arrived there and I was looking outside. I was like looking through the screen door, looking outside, and I saw what looked like a tiger, but it had like more faded stripes, and it was more of a pale gold color with mixed with like pale green. And there was like a couple dogs outside that were kind of barking at it and stuff like that. But I was trying to like close the screen door and I was trying to lock it and the door wouldn't lock. I couldn't get the door to lock, the outer door. And so, but the tiger saw me fiddling with the door and it started to come towards me because it wanted to come inside the cabin, not in an aggressive way. It just wanted to like be where I was and come inside the cabin. And I started to like kind of back away a little bit, like, am I ready for this? You know, was kind of the feeling. And then I tried to close the door a little bit, but then I kept opening the inner door and trying to fiddle with the outer door again. And then, so then the tiger would go back to where the dogs were barking at it. And then, but it would see me fiddling with the door again, then it'd come back towards me. And in my mind, I said, or I was talking to somebody, I was like, well, remember the time when there was this lion, like this young lion, and I think it was like an immature male, when I saw this young lion in the yard. And so in my mind's eye, I like visualized when this young lion was in the yard, kind of in that same area, and how it was just laying out there. It was peaceful, it was calm, wasn't causing any harm or anything like that. And how I thought it was really cool that I got to see this lion. Anyway, so like I was remembering a past memory in my dream at the same time. So yeah, I read up on some of the messages that, you know, it's about, that they are helping me on my journey, to give me courage, to give me strength, to know that I'm protected.
Yes, waiting for you to jump into your mission, because you're still part way on the fence. You're somewhat apprehensive, and they're encouraging you to just take the leap of faith. Just do it.
Yes.
You will fly. Take the leap and you will fly. You have so much support. They're letting you know you have so much support. Don't be afraid.
Yes. I'm trying to balance my day job with, you know, working on my business and doing like my gnome paintings and channeling and everything, and trying to find that balance. But yeah, I know that, there is that little bit of hesitation, like, you know, how is this gonna, I'm trying to stay out of like future projections and not like
live in the now.
Yes. And I'm doing my Course in Miracles again to try to finish it this time every day. And it's all about being in the present moment. So I'm working on that. And I was going to ask, because I did sign up for an online animal communication class like back in December when it was on sale, and I have yet to get to it, but I have like a year to do it and get certified and everything. So yeah, so any help from the higher realms, yeah, that they can.
Let me send you some energy now. I
Yeah.
want to foremost, how would I say that? For the foremost, who watch this recording in the future now moment. So just bear with me just one moment, please.
Yes, thank you.
I want you all to relax and allow. As I dispel all fears that each of you have with regard to your missions and life purpose. Trust me and put those apprehensions aside. Replace those fear energies with divine unconditional love, which is what each and every one of you are. Remember who you are. Have no fear, my children. I did not create you in the image of fear. I created you to be brave warriors, to step into your courage and power. It is who you are. Each and every one of you were created in my image, in the image of love. Dare to be different. Dare to be courageous. Now go forth and create. Know that you have the backing of all of us. Are there any other questions for me?
I have a question.
Yes, please.
So I recently had a child healing that was done, and I was giving this image that looked like lines with a heart and lines with a star. Kind of looked like this, and they were like together, and it kind of reminded me of circuit boards.
Reminded you of what? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Circuit boards, like a
Circuit
printed
boards,
circuit.
okay.
Yeah, a circuit board, like the foils that would be on the circuit board. And I thought, oh, are those my circuits?
That was actually Uriel showing you your power by lighting up different areas of your brain, connecting the dots, so to speak. He is one of your guides. You are a creator being.
Correct.
And he does assist creator beings, and actually many beings. But yes, that was his way of showing you how to connect the dots, how to go about helping you with your mission and your power. He was simply revealing more of your power and helping you to step into it. And that's how it manifested. That is how you saw it, as a electrical board with the circuits lighting up one at a time. You are not the first being he's done this with.
Oh, very fun. And then I also saw like an opaque diamond, like kind of a milky, opaque, like a moonstone, like a diamond being
Yes.
taken out. Yeah. What was that was being removed? Was that the old programming or a block, or what was that?
Yes, it was a representation of the old guard being replaced with the new. Just allow these energies to replace all that you've been clearing out, because they will assist you and take you to exactly to where you want to be.
Beautiful. Thank you. And then
You're welcome.
lastly, well, maybe not lastly, but but and that just left my brain. So my dog Cosmo just recently, I noticed, had like fatty lumps in that, and they're getting tested or whatever by the veterinarian, but of course, the whole family is like concerned about his health. And I know that you were just saying, just send love. So I just put the intention. So I had the intention to do Kundalini Reiki. And so then I did that for him. And I thought, oh, well, am I anticipating the mass will just disappear like over a period of time? Or if it's not really important, it shouldn't matter anyway. So what are your thoughts? How is this a lesson for me?
It's a lesson. Yes. Remember that the animals that live with you have a mission of their own. They have their own guardian angels, their own missions, and things they need to accomplish in this lifetime. The animal that lives with you is here to assist you, taking on any sickness that you may have, here to help you further your mission, however is deemed fit and necessary. Animals take on energies, or whatever it may be. It can manifest as tumors, as cancers, as pain. It is all for you. So your animal, which one are you referring to, and what is his name?
His name is Cosmo, and I see he
Cosmo?
sits on my mother a lot. I think he's helping her, and I think that's where the energies that he's pulling, where these lumps are coming from, because
Yes.
I end up working, and I think she's a creator being too, to be honest with you. But I don't know. But she and I have worked together, and the couple of times it's kind of like, she's got a very strong opinion about, no, I'm going to do it this way. And then that's that. So I'm like, that's only a creator being giving me that kind of attitude.
Yes. Yes. I will ask Cosmo if he will allow me to send him healing for his highest good. Let me just check in. One
Thank you.
moment, please.
I feel like I see your hands in a triangle.
I have asked if I can send him healing. He told me that he may have taken on a bit more than he anticipated. I will relieve him of some of this burden. Just one moment, please. has drained his energies more than he anticipated. There, this should very much help him with his mission. He too has a mission. And of course, his guardian angels, he is very well protected. But yes, I got rid of the tumors for him.
Thank you so much for blessing him. I know that he appreciates your love just as we do. And then the last thing that I had was the goddess message that came up in that dream with the dragon. Pele Agartharinatharithis. I don't know. I can't remember the name.
What was your question?
What the message was. I heard them telling me something, and then I was like, wait, what? It's like she told me her name, like to notice her, to recognize her, like, there, you've been wanting to see dragons, here we are. But also I didn't get the message from the dream. I got woken up.
One moment, please. I'll connect with her right now. She says, stand in your power. Know yourself. Know yourself to be a very powerful being. There is nothing that you cannot do. And call upon me, she says. I will assist you however I can. We are very close. I am your dragon. I watch over you. I am one of your closest guides. Call upon me, she says.
And how do I say your name?
Pele.
It is Pele. And are you a quad-headed dragon? Did I get that correctly?
No, single head.
Why did I have 4 heads? Were there just others peeking over her shoulder?
That is what I see, is just a single-headed dragon. It may have been some psychic interference, perhaps.
Oh.
I would suggest that you sit down with Pele and meditate. Bring her energies into you and clarify. Ask her to clarify how she wishes to be seen. She may wish to be seen with 4 heads, or she may wish to be seen with 1. It is dependent on the connection that you establish with each other in that moment.
Okay. Thank you so much. I've taken enough time. I know others have questions. Blessings to you. And thank you so much.
And thank you for all you do. Blessings to you and your family.
Thank you.
So Elga or David, would you like to go next? If you have a question.
I do have a question.
Okay, go ahead, Elga.
I was just wondering, I feel that my body is cut in half, meaning the male and the female side is like just as if a line is drawn right through in the middle. And the female side, the left side, is has pain pretty much all over from head to toe. That all kind of things are happening right now, while the right side is pretty much fine. I just was wondering, why is that? Is there anything that you can clarify for me?
Yes, of course. You are engaged in a battle, shall we say, between the lower frequencies and the higher frequencies vying for your attention. This is you moving into the higher frequencies, leaving the old energies behind. I can help you with this endeavor if you wish. I
Yeah,
can help you with the pain.
it would be, yeah. It's like I have a sinus pain in the left side, my shoulder, my arm, my hip, everything. I mean, pretty much down to my foot.
Could you do that for all of us?
Yes, of course, of course.
I think so, because
Same. I agree. The pain, I feel it throughout my body. Thank you.
Yes.
and it's just
Remember, you're going to feel these pains as your body crystallizes and moves into its more high vibrational crystalline state. Pain does come with that process. It is important to sit with yourself and ask your cellular structure, what can you do to release these pains and send these areas love. Ask Archangel Michael to assist you in sending these areas in your physical body love. Remember, your body is undergoing a huge transformation from carbon-based to crystalline-based, and this unfortunately comes with pain. But all of you are very high vibrational, each and every one of you. If you wish, I will send each and every one of you some pain relief.
yes, that would be nice. Thank you. The funny thing is, it's just mostly on the left side,
Okay.
the feminine side. So is that my own feminine, or is that the collective?
Yes, the collective. The collective. The energies are changing into a more feminine state.
Yeah.
And each of you will feel these energies in a different way. But let me address the pain issue first.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Just each of you relax, please.
I thank you.
You're welcome. And for each of you who wish to receive these energies, you need not say it out loud. Just allow the energies in. I will hear your acknowledgement. Just relax. I love you, my children. I want you to love yourselves. Sit with yourselves. Send yourselves love in the areas that you feel discomfort. Where there is light, there can be no dark. Send those areas love.
Thank
I
you.
hope that this energy that I sent to you has helped. Please call upon me at any time, or the Eliha angels, or your guides and loved ones, and we will all be there to assist you however we can. Does anyone else have a question for me?
Okay, sure. What question do I have? Want to make sure I don't have anything specific I was going to ask, just for a message that you think would be good.
Yes.
But I think if I have a specific one real quick.
Yes. You are helping many in various ways. I want you to work on yourself, work on your vibration. Only focus on the outcomes you wish to come to fruition. Don't focus on anything negative, only positives. Ask your angels and guides for assistance with this endeavor. I want you to meditate more and clear your chakras more. This will be my message to you. You are a great healer, as you know. You assist with light language activations, and this raises the vibration not only of the beings who have requested your assistance, but of the collective as well. Step into your power. This is what I want you to know. Step into your power. Have the confidence that comes with the power that is backing you. You are so loved. My message to you, my son, is to love yourself. Accept yourself for who you are, because I am in you. I am in all of my creations. With the backing of heaven, and when you realize who you are, it gives you the confidence to take that extra step forward in your mission. Know thyself and know how much you are loved. Blessings to you, my son.
That's wonderful. Can I ask anything else? Just about the styes in the eyes and how I can, what I need to do to help heal these. They've been there for quite a while, and
I can't hear you. I'm sorry. Could you speak up, please?
I'm wondering about the have a couple styes in the eyes, bumps on the eyelids that have been there for fluctuating in size over the past couple months. And
That could be stress induced or lack of sleep or worry. I want you to give all of your cares and concerns over to the divine, over to the universe, me. I am the universe. I want you to give all of your cares and concerns to us, and we will transmute them. Hang on to nothing. I want you to be a conduit of love, the bridge between heaven and earth, spreading your love and joy. Put all your cares aside. Give your cares and worries over to us. We will take them and transmute them. But trust. Does that answer your question?
Thank you. It helps. Yeah, I'm not sure. It's good. Yeah.
Is there anyone else with any questions?
I think we're complete.
Actually,
well.
can I have one more question?
Yes. Okay.
I always got questions. Can you tell me anything more about Tenyana Melamine? Like what, as a creator being, do I look like, or where's my primary planet? Maybe it's Earth.
As a creator being, you can be whatever being you choose. Whereas I have created everybody for a specific purpose, but creator beings can become angels, they can become whatever is necessary. You are a universal maintenance worker. So therefore you can morph or become any being that you have accepted to become, in order to give a message or fulfill a mission or do some sort of cleanup in the universe, on the planets, whatever it may be. You can become whatever is needed for your specific mission. So there are no limits to creator beings. I have made, for example, reptilians, I have made galactics, I have made angels. The creator beings can take on any one of these beings in order to fulfill a specific purpose, a specific mission. They're very fallible or tangible. What's the word? They're very
Versatile.
flexible that way. Yes, flexible will work. We'll use that.
Beautiful. Well, then that makes sense, because I was told once that I'm a shapeshifter and can pretty much go to whatever,
Yes.
of course, but there's restrictions, of course, being while you're, on the 3D property, you can't just run around changing yourself into some.
No, exactly. Yeah, you accepted a mission and you are here for a specific purpose. The main purpose is holding the vibration for Gaia as she elevates into the next density. That is the main task that you accepted, as well, to spread love and unite humanity. It's a tall order. As you can see, there is much separation, although love is connecting each and every heart on the planet. And that is what I would ask all of you to do, with your intention, is to connect each and every being on the planet through their heart space. Connect the love between each and every one of you.
Thank you so very much. That is such a beautiful message. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Can I ask one more question too?
Yes, yes. Of course.
I know that, I've been told that I'm supposed to connect with a soulmate, and that it's supposed to be kind of a destiny connection, but it may not last a terribly long time. I'm getting maybe like 6 months or less, but I'm supposed to meet this person this month, and I've been told it could be male, it could be female. And I'm just wondering, like, what will be the purpose or the desired outcome of this connection, of me meeting this person?
Well, soulmates can serve many purposes. They can rub each other the wrong way to bring forth emotions, to bring forth a certain dormant aspect of you. They can ignite you in a certain way. So humanity is very unpredictable. I can't tell you when you will meet, only that you will. What can I say about that? Soulmates help each other. They can trigger each other. They can trigger deep emotions that need to be released. They assist each other in the ascension. They will help open your heart space so that you can elevate more in vibration. They serve a specific purpose. They're not always, you know, male and female. It could be a female and female to, you know, from the same soul family, to bring forth love and deep emotions. They serve many purposes, is what I'm getting at.
Yeah, and I mean, I was told that this other person might, like, it may not be a long-lasting relationship, partly because they have other lessons to learn, I'm sure, and I'm sure I do too, but that, yeah, it'll be kind of an intense relationship, and yeah, I'm kind of feeling like it'll help me come out of my shell more, and yeah,
Yes.
so, you know,
It could
help me
trigger
with
you more.
it. Yeah, it'll trigger me and help me become even more authentic, or sharing my authentic gifts in the world, and having that confidence and that courage, and
Yes.
and yeah, bringing that out even more is kind of what I intuitively kind of feel like.
Yes.
You know, the purpose
That's
of
your
it,
higher
like,
self telling you. Yes,
yeah.
absolutely.
And I kind of have an inkling of who it might be. Someone, and it's supposed to be someone I already know, and I kind of feel like I might know who this person is, and it's just that connection hasn't come forth yet. So I'm just open and seeing what happens. And I've been told this month, but that it's, I know you've said, Father, that it's based on that agreement between his higher self and my higher self, or if it ends up being female, if it ends up being somebody else than who I think it might be, that, yeah, that it'll all come into play when it's the right time. So
just have faith and be patient. Yes.
Yeah, and
all
I'm
the
trying.
agreements are made in the higher realms and are trickling down into your reality. Just allow anything and everything to come into your reality. Fight nothing. Allow everything.
Yeah,
would be my advice to all of you.
And that's, I know I'm learning that through A Course in Miracles right now, is being present, not ruminating about the past, not worrying about the future, but just being in the now, because that's the only creation. That's the only creation point there is. The rest isn't even, it's more imaginings and not really like your true thoughts occurring.
It's an illusion.
It's
exactly. And that's where you'll find love, is in the now moment. That is where the unconditional love in your heart space is in each and every now. Live each and every now to the fullest, and be not afraid. Go forth and live with joy.
Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Father, Mother, God.
You're welcome.
Does anybody else have a question? Okay, I think we are.
I was just going to say that I kept hearing goddess when Wendy was asking about her dream. When I was chilling, I just kept hearing goddess, and I did see some. I wasn't getting anything about dragon, so that was interesting when you answered her also. But just that, yeah, the name goddess kept coming forth in my head, and then
yes, like a goddess can take on any form and will come to you in various forms. You have many guides, and looking to communicate with you in the most appropriate way that resonates with you, that they can get the message to you in the most easiest, unencumbered way.
Go by water, connect with the moon. Divine feminine energy.
I probably froze.
Yeah, well, you froze, but then you were talking, but there's no sound.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
sorry, you guys. Okay, I'm just going to cut the cords then because I
Yeah, I think we were pretty much complete with questions, so it was beautiful. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
Yes, beautiful channeling.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I hope that was helpful for you. It's a learning process, isn't it? You know?
Yeah, especially on the dragon. And I know Susan she sent a chat saying that she thought that the 4 heads that I was seeing was probably the elementals being represented by the dragon.
The 4 elements of
elements.
earth.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
or
that
air,
makes sense.
Earth,
yeah,
air, fire, and water. Yeah.
yeah.
And
Or
it's
that's
really,
yeah. So that's that elements popped into my head when you were talking about the 4 heads, and I'm like, yeah, I know the the different dragon clans with the different elements of earth and are associated to some of the different elements. So
I actually have been getting like a lot of messages to like try to stay as much in your childlike joy as possible. So, you know, whether it's turn on the music and dance, you know, to be silly, to color, and to spend an hour a day doing that. And I'm like, all right, how am I supposed to have a day job when I'm trying to color for an hour a day, sing and dance for an hour a day, meditate for an hour a day? Do ceremonies. But actually, I think that's the first time though that I heard like your mission is like with what my mission is like right behind it. And that I was like, oh, like I feel like I knew that, but I never heard it like stated quite like that. So yeah. But also the part where you were saying like to be love, you know, to bring love. And then earlier you mentioned, or Father mentioned through you, that love is what you use to heal. And so as a healer, because I always think, oh, that's like my first primary mission is to be love. But I also know doing the light work, right? I know that I'm bringing codes and I'm, you know, bringing light and helping Gaia with her. And so I knew that I, you know, I'm a grid worker. So that was cool to like hear it stated like so succinctly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very cool. Thank you.
Welcome.
and working with children.
And working with children. Yeah. That was new.
Bringing up the new light workers. Like your 2 grandsons.
Yeah. And yeah, it's definitely got to be my 2 grandsons. And then my little, you know, the little nieces and stuff. And whenever I'm working with the older nieces, they don't have that same vibration that these little ones that are, you know, that are like, you know, under
So
5,
like,
I would say under 5.
Is that the crystal children or the rainbow children? Like the real young ones, I think.
I don't know.
I think that's what they call them. All right. Well, thank you, Michelle. That was, yeah, beautiful messages. And yeah, the healing or the different activations, healings, etc. You know, that we can do ourselves. And it was all good reminders of our own power and what we're capable of as well for helping ourselves. And
yeah, exactly.
awesome.
That's cool.